myself.
So I marked it as a WhatBox.
Yes, we are just kind of, well, I've got a plan. A groovy plan. But first, hello everyone. I think we're live. Are we live? I don't know. I've only got the chat open. I should have thought this through. We're live? Okay. Hello everyone and welcome to a pre-show. The pre-show to the Brony Show. That's right, we're feeling particularly high energy, and by we, I mean me, specifically. In the call, we've got some people, but including, but not limited to, Creature!
I can be here today.
Yay! We've also got Crazy Mad Captain.
We'll see how many firecrackers the neighbor throws off during the stream. Currently, it's just sirens.
I'm sure that's a good sign.
I don't know if those are coming through. I know the firecrackers are definitely coming through.
I can hear a little hint of sirens, which is fine
I did
because
hear sirens.
through my microphone you end up hearing sirens all the time anyways, because I live right like across from where they like dispatch siren-y sounding vehicles. Anyways, we also got Tech Stallion.
Trying to stay out of the heat. Too hot.
Yeah, it is. Too hot. Hot damn. Oh, police in the fire. It's actually not hot here, thankfully. For once, it is like, so we lucked out this weekend where it's been like largely in like the 60s and 70s. Like right now it's 65. This is great weather. This is my kind of weather.
I envy you.
If I could, I'd be going outside, going for walks and stuff. Just like go and like watch the train come in, all that kind of stuff. But I can't because one, I've got too much stuff to do. Two, we got pre-show to do. We've also got DM12 who's muted. So I don't know if we actually have him, but he's here in spirit. And also, Circuit is not here yet. He probably will be. I think. Don't know. But at any rate, enough of those whistles, because it's time for an activity. Does anyone here know what that activity is?
What?
Incorrect. Since this will be the last pre-show, not the last one, not the very last one, hopefully. No, this will be the last pre-show that I am hosting for the next couple weeks or so, because, I am going to be traveling, and after all the traveling, I'm also going to be preoccupied with the fair, so I probably won't be here that evening either. So I'm going to be gone for like good 3 weeks, month or so. Yeah, oh my gosh, Circuit, you're just in time for the news.
Well, I'm very glad I got my news hat on. Oh shit, this isn't my news hat. This is my crippling depression hat. Oh.
It's too late for crippling depression, Circuit, because I'm already pumped with high energy.
That's the first sign of crippling depression.
I know.
Ask me how I know.
But anyways, so, I was just explaining. I'm going to be away for the next few weeks. I won't be able to host pre-show for a while. Because I will be riding trains and then running tiny trains. So, I'm going to be away. So I figured what'd be the best way to, prepare for this gap and, stuff, this lack of pre-show for my travels, than to help me prepare for travel. That's right. By the way, no one in the call has been like, talked to about what this is going to entail. But I will, share the screen with y'all. So what do I mean by help me prepare for travel? Well, you see, I have here this lovely Photoshop document open, where we are going to talk and discuss important stuff to bring for the purposes of travel. Look, I even got my little suitcase with me. I'm all prepared and stuff. Yeah.
Suitcases right out of the 60s.
It was literally one of the first ones that popped up when I typed open suitcase. I was hoping to find the same kind of suitcase I bought, but they didn't have one at the right angle, so.
All right.
Oh.
Listen here.
I mean, it's fine. It looks cool. I like it.
The most important first thing that you need for any travel. Now, this is the most important thing because everybody does this. So it's got to be that important because everybody does this. No exceptions. Now, the thing is that you prepare yourself for some sort of mental entertainment for the travel. And you assume that you're going to have the mental entertainment instability of about 5 days when you're on a 2-hour flight. So what you want to do is you want to find a book. You don't want to find any normal book. You want to find a weird one of those books that's not exactly high fantasy. It's not nonfiction. It's kind of like fiction, but it's not. Kind of like Some of Our Fears, but instead of with a baseball team instead of nuclear missiles. You get something weird. You usually get it off of the shelves off to the side, or from that place that has newspapers that nobody ever pays for because they're usually $20 instead of the $3 for the newspaper.
So what
you
you're saying is, what you're saying is, I need to pick up a Penny Dreadful?
Yeah, you need to pick up a $5 dreadful, and then when you do, you get that book, you take it over into the field, you take it in with you, and you never read the thing. You just have it there as a big old paperweight. That way, when you get back home, you say, "Oh, I picked this up, and I thought it would be a good read, but I never read it." And then you just go ahead and give it away to your local library. That's the first thing you need for your trip.
All right.
Circuit, I'm going to beat you to death with the banhammer now.
By the way,
on!
we've got Commander.
I'm sorry, but it's true. I asked Mom and Dad for the color of magic before I left on the train trip to Harmony. I've got a bookmark right on basically page 1.
It's true for everybody. You
And
always
that was
see somebody.
a 2-day trip where I didn't have great internet most of the time.
Yes, it's the craziest thing. You always get a book because you think, oh, this will be a great way to pass the time and I could do something educational and fun for myself. And you never read the book. And everybody does this. I've done this 3 times. I don't know why.
All I know is in the first pages there, I at least understand what Widdershins means.
Circuit.
Yes.
What you said is absolutely true. I'm holding a book where that's exactly the case. It's called BioShock Rapture. It's about 400-something pages. I haven't cracked it open once.
I'm telling you, it is the weirdest thing. Everybody does it. It makes no sense.
Actually, no, that's a lie. I read the first 5 pages.
I can't say as I've ever bought a book like before I left to read.
I just grabbed it from my parents.
Sometimes you grab it before you go. Sometimes you grab it as you're about to get on the plane. Somebody always grab. There's people that you will grab a book. This may only happen ever once, but you will always do it once. Grab a book. You will have every intention of reading it, and it never happens.
Oh yes. I can't.
You know what was? Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I can't remember if I brought one with me on the big trip last year, but I know like in the past I've brought like books and such. I don't remember. Like if I did, I feel like it would have been. I had this like one book on railroad history that goes through the a short, like condensed down single volume of railroad history in the United States. And I read it a little bit the last time I traveled. Like, I think the most I ever read into it was I got to the earliest stages of railroading. Like, we're talking like 1830s into the 40s. And I got into the part where I got to the Erie Railroad. But that was kind of like over the course of a few trips.
Yeah, but you know what my jam was during plane trips?
What's that?
Sky Mall.
Sky Mall.
Sky Mall. I remember the Sky Mall. I have never seen one of those magazines. I haven't seen one anytime recently, though. That's
No, they
depressing.
stopped. Last time I saw one was like 10-ish years ago. For the uninitiated, Sky Mall was basically a catalog of all the chintzy garbage merchandise you'd normally see in like Spencer's Gifts or like trinket shops.
Oh no no
But
no no no.
some of the things were expensive. We're talk like
It
okay,
was
so
worse than the as seen on TV.
yes.
Actually, no.
If,
This is funnier stuff. This
let,
is
please let me say an example.
apologies. Please go ahead.
An 8-foot tall garden gnome for like I think it was $10,000, something like that.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Okay,
Really?
you know what? I
So,
stand corrected.
If you follow JonTron, he has one of, or he used one of those. Yeah, he actually bought one of those. It's the same exact one. I think he mentions Sky Mall.
Yeah, no, the way I would compare Sky Mall, but then again, it might be where I would always flip when I had my chance at the magazine. The few times it was ever there. Electronics, Sharper Image. Anybody even wait? What? Anybody actually remember Sharper Image anymore?
I remember going into the store in the mall.
All right.
Yeah,
have-
it was. It's just like this store with high tech gimmicky gifts. It's like
Yes.
the
All
towel
of it was
rack
overpriced.
that-
All of it was garbage.
Oh,
That's-
absolutely, garbage gimmicky.
Did they have like
No, I
stuff
remember-
like the? Do you remember how there was that website that had like those like gimmicky, sciencey / electronic gifts, and like they had everything from like stuff that was actually useful to a pet rock that you could plug into your computer via USB that did nothing.
Yes,
Sharper
I
Image had
remember.
one.
Sharper Image that. Yeah, that's the exact thing.
There was one thing at Sharper Image I actually really liked it. I haven't seen one since. It was a CD, a revolving CD rack that held like 200 something like CD jewel cases, but it had a remote where it just like moved on a motor and flipped through all of them.
Oh, that's cool.
No, it was a tower.
All right.
So Sky Mall still exists. Ooh, Sharper
Sure.
Image actually still exists.
No,
Online.
it was not one of
Wait.
those.
You're taking a
It
whole
was
set
not
of
th- it was
CDs
not
with
that.
you?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I was confused about what you're talking about. It is not that because it was motorized and it moved in like one dimension, but it kind of did like a circular motion in an oval.
There we go.
All I know.
Cole, remember your Switch.
Oh right, I need to remember my Switch. Which also reminds, before we leave tonight or before tonight ends, remind me to like go into my Nintendo account and like do the whole thing for Nintendo Wi-Fi whatever, Nintendo Connect.
Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah.
You mean make the account?
No, I need to like redo it or sorry, pay for this year's because I didn't do that yet.
Right.
Also, insert joke with Cole and Switch.
Ah,
Oh gosh.
I am really tired.
Suki.
Hi, Suki. How tired are you, Suki? Okay, you're probably like dead to the world, right?
Off work less than an hour and a half ago.
Oof.
Okay.
Also-
What do you think Cole should put in his bags here?
Also, I found the image. I put it in the pre-Jack chat.
It's my first thought for packing is underwear, extra underwear, and the extra underwear.
Actually, that does look like fun.
All right. Underwear, you say? All right.
Funny thing is, I could use that for my PlayStation collection if it wasn't for the fact that my PlayStation collection also has a lot of the 2 and 3 disc things that would never fit.
You know what?
Right.
Not just underwear. Lace negligees.
Go.
Heck yes. You always gotta get the fancy stuff.
With matching stockings.
Wait, what? Discord, no, I do not want to send you a link to Digimon Survive.
For a moment, it almost sounded like Creature realized he was agreeing with us. He was like, "What the hell am I doing?"
What is this? Actually, give me
No,
a
I
quick second. I'm gonna
accidentally
grab
did something in Discord.
I'm gonna grab a quick decaf to enjoy this wonderful conversation after I wrecked my throat with the voice. I'll be right back.
Let's see, what do I need to do? I need to do that and right that. Okay. So weird. Destiny set up this event. All these other things for the event challenges are like percentages where you only have to do like 3 or 4 runs of them. And then for some reason, when they brought it to be the Crucible or Gambit one, they're like, okay, got to do it 10 times.
There we go. Oh god, that's big.
Oh god, that is big.
Ooh,
Eh.
Damn, can
extra
I meet that?
detail.
Damn, can I meet that lady? Yeah,
There we go. Spare underwear.
I'm deaf. Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah,
fine.
there's-
I
yeah.
didn't describe it properly.
Yeah, there's gonna be minimal effort behind my jokes right now.
Bring your
Okay.
the Master Sword. You never know if Ganondorf is going to turn your train into a palace. Okay.
There we go. Bring the Master Sword?
Yeah, the chat is saying, bring the Master Sword. You never know if Ganondorf's going to turn your train into a palace.
Well, I said plane.
Dude, why
Wait,
bring just the Master Sword? Bring the whole fucking Light Dragon.
I think that now becomes your mode of travel if you're bringing something like that. And
Well, I mean, at that point, that's also bringing your girlfriend.
well, the chat did suggest put Feather in the bag earlier.
Fair.
So Cole, put the light dragon in your suitcase.
It's too late. I'm already going for the sword. We'll get to the dragon later. Goodness me, I can hear a freight train rolling through.
Oh, fun.
It's weirdly timed because it's about time that Amtrak would normally come through, but they still have slow orders, so there you go.
Alright.
What kind of face mask? We're going to a party kind of face mask, or the we're doing crime kind of face mask?
The one that requires cartridges.
Oh.
Honk.
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 Alright, I got... Hello, bird. I got the sword. I forgot all the other things. Chew.
So an eye mask.
An eye mask. That's a good idea, because I am going to be on a train.
You should get one that has googly eyes on it.
Oh my gosh. I wish. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honk.
You know what? The thought of Google Eyes reminded me of something that lately it's actually I've realized what one of my main reasons for wanting to get successful as a content creator is going to be. So I can hire somebody to be my editor and thumbnail maker, so I can stop worrying about how to find all this stupid shit.
Oh yeah.
Because I was just thinking of how hard it was just to find a working image I could use for googly eyes on my friendly neighborhood thumbnails.
Oh, you don't have that just pre-saved to your computer?
Well, I hadn't really been making thumbnails recently.
Okay, fair.
I'm back for a minute while I wait for the coffee to drain.
Hell yeah. Oh, I hit modify, didn't I? I meant to hit inverse. I keep seeing modify and going like, yes.
I remembered one other thing that you need at some point. You will need a pair of headphones.
Hey, we did mention that.
If just to use as noise cancellation,
Well,
rather than
kinda.
actually as headphones.
No, the problem is that some things do have onboard entertainment that you can use. However, some of it hasn't been set up for Bluetooth. So you need headphones with a wire jack in order to use that. Even though most of our devices nowadays have Bluetooth, so having a wired device headphones are nearly impossible. And they try to charge you $5 for their headphones, which are basically cheap pieces of plastic that one earphone never works, and it breaks the moment you leave the plane.
Unless you fly business.
Yeah, then they charge you $10.
No, if you fly business, those are usually included.
Yeah.
Whereas on the train ride, I brought the headphones I'm currently using right now as just a way to cancel out things when I was falling asleep. That kid and his firecrackers is gonna make me kill something.
Yeah, that just means it stops.
It becomes hilarious.
Then it becomes peaceful.
Peaceful after the blood-curdling scream.
Headphones, absolutely. I think everybody can agree you take headphones with you, just in case. Ooh, actually, that does remind me. Spare pair of glasses or contacts.
Oh my god, I found the most cursed headphones ever.
Does it have cat ears?
Those aren't cursed. Those are awesome, and I'm really sad that I never got some while they were a hot thing in the anime community.
Those things were built like garbage, and I like it. Those are wait a minute.
What?
Those look like they're designed for an airplane.
They look like they're designed for something.
It's got like an extra growth on the jack.
It does.
Are these kids' headphones?
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
Then it's gotta be for like some specific port on some specific kids
Like a
console
leapfrog thing,
thing.
maybe.
It kind of
Yeah.
reminds me. Kind of reminds me of like the PSP headphones that some of them had, where you had the auxiliary jack, and then there was something else that plugged into something right next to it. I think for like audio control and maybe microphone usage,
Or video.
or a little bit of both, maybe. Yeah.
I think later models of the PSP allowed you to do video out.
Oh, they did. Well, I think they even had the video out even before the later models, but yeah, no, it made it easier. That's for sure.
I always thought it was like the 2000 model or later, but I thought I remember seeing that mine could. I never tried it though.
Mm.
I didn't have the cable. It was expensive.
No, yeah, I never did it either. Even though I debated getting it just so I could do like streams and stuff with it.
Oh
'Cause
shoot.
some PSP games are amazing.
You know what, something I
Oh,
just
yes, they
realized? I do
PSP now.
technically still have some headphones that I could bring that have this kind of jack that theoretically might work.
Oh shit! I
I-
hope I can find those other ones.
So,
Sorry,
like,
my head just
6 years ago, they had this Easter basket of My Little Pony stuff that included My Little Pony headphones.
Oh,
I guarantee they are probably the most tinny sounding pieces of crap you could buy.
How much were they?
God, I think that the whole box was like
if it's an Easter thing, it's probably
15,
like
$30 bucks, I don't know.
Yeah,
Hot
I'm thinking
garbage.
$20 to $30 for since it's an Easter thing.
Yeah.
Hot garbage.
Absolutely.
And to go with those headphones, why not a cursed laptop? Because you'll need to do some work or play some other PC games on the road.
No, you can do better. Get a laptop with a battery that only survives for 5 minutes.
Oh yes, the lappy.
AliExpress.
The Lappy. That rules over all with its 5-minute battery power.
I was actually thinking more of the kids Amazon Fire with a giant a bezel, like foam bezel around it,
Ooh. Oh yeah.
or the thick rubber padding.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember that. That's good.
Oh, that is. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually more amazing than it really should be.
I would absolutely roll up to a land meetup with that.
Me. Oh, so would I. Easily, no
You-
question.
It wouldn't even be that hard. Just gut gut a serviceable laptop and just don't put it in another case.
Yeah. As long as it's got decent venting, it could easily be done.
There was
It's
an
it's in the open. It doesn't need venting.
Okay, venting is not the right word. Grounding. Yeah, I'll go grounding.
Do what?
Grounding.
If it keeps its battery, it should be fine. Or you just plug it in via the power port. It should already have grounding.
Yeah, fair enough. Still, that'd be amazingly fun to do. Actually,
I
I'm
do have a
surprised-
spare laptop. I could do that.
I mean, when thinking about it, I mean, you've had the KFC chicken. You had the KFC chicken warmer, the Xbox beer fridge. Why the hell has no pizza company actually made a top pizza box? That would have been such a marketing 101 easily.
Yeah, they could have like sponsored. They could have partnered with Google to make it because they already worked with cardboard.
I love it.
Just use a spare a Google Cardboard that they didn't use.
I mean, the closest thing we ever got was like a Hatsune Miku Domino's pizza box.
I'll take your word for it.
No, yeah, it was no. Was that? No.
Was that even
No,
in America?
I don't think it was in America. I think we got a Stranger Things pizza.
That I remember.
Yeah. I do remember the Hatsune Miku Domino's thing though, but it just seems like such a slam dunk dumbass idea. I mean, it's dumbass, but it seems like
A
such a
slam dunk dumbass idea.
Yeah, exactly.
KS Sakai has a good idea, and that is a suitcase for within the suitcase.
Oh yeah, you got to carry that suitcase in the suitcase.
Yeah.
It's a carry-on.
Yeah.
Wait, Cole, can I show you a Japanese suitcase
Yes, you can.
that I want to get?
Yes, you can. Shoot, where's the thing I want? Oh, there it is. Boop. So anyway, I just bought an LL Bean suitcase, and my intention was to get a suitcase that I could cover in a bunch of stickers. However, I didn't realize until after I got it that it has one of those rough plastic textures to it that you can't really feasibly stick stuff to. So that's really annoying. But it's still a nice suitcase though.
I'm gonna have to find it. It's gonna be a hot minute here. Give me a minute.
Admittedly, I would have preferred something I could have like stuck a ton of pony stickers onto. But, you know, is what it is. I already bought it, and I don't really feel like going suitcase shopping, so there we go. I'm just gonna bring that down.
Oh, you're bringing an extra suitcase so you can bring more stuff home?
Yeah. There we go.
A good thing to do.
I have taken way too many pictures of Japan. I cannot find the image anymore, and that upsets me.
All right.
I need the name.
You know what? Let's go with something actually serious. Aspirin.
I
I
don't.
always want to take some sort of
A small pouch of various medications.
yeah.
Yes,
Aspirins, multivitamins, maybe nasal decongestions, depending.
Quick
I have-
Benadryl or Claritin.
I have never taken any of those with me. Is that a thing that people do?
Oh, I take
As
aspirin all
someone
the
who
time.
needs a lot of medications at times, Sudafed, Benadryl, ibuprofen so that everything opens up so it flows better.
I
should just
I
take
prefer ibuprofen for general painkiller.
I
I just
go
take
with
it-
a
I-
leave for general painkiller. Ibuprofen if I'm having a stuffed up head.
Funny enough, mine's ibuprofen just because I've had that odd headache after waking up at a con and really needing an aspirin, and it sucks when you don't have anything for that. And antacid. Though, oddly enough, I haven't had to need that as much, and I think it might have been because my weight loss has been helping me out there. But yeah, no, antacid was also a pretty big thing for me too, here and there.
Yeah, and antacid's always a good thing because you never know when the food is just too spicy.
Or the drinking a little too much.
Okay, Cole, I found it.
Yeah.
Come on. And press that button, and do that button, command, and boom, there you go.
Oh, are you still trying to get that suitcase behind the book so you can still see the book?
Yeah, I have no idea how I screwed that up. Like, okay, so my layers are... It's not showing me the layers behind. I basically fucked up Photoshop. I don't know what I did, but...
We're not even seeing the layers for what we're seeing,
Yeah.
and I don't think the stream is... No, the stream is seeing that little window, but it's behind your head, so we can't see it.
Actually, that's
Oh.
even weirder if you think about it.
Yes. Yes.
Windows.
I should bring windows?
No, in the Windows column.
Windows column.
Top bar. Oh wait, hang on. I just saw press F7.
Yeah, we're not seeing those sub-menus on Discord. Interesting.
Actually, I'm not too surprised. Discord's probably doing a direct window capture, so since it's a sub window, it
Yeah,
Cole,
might
have
and
you-
the stream is getting a full screen because it's also
I'm
got
trying to
the-
tell Cole how to fix it, and I'm not getting feedback.
Okay.
Sorry. Please.
Press F7.
I did.
You did? It didn't do anything?
It's popping up this window up and down again. That's not
Okay,
the problem.
okay, then they changed the macro then. Okay, so in the top bar, there's a button that says window.
Yes.
And there should be a thing there for layers.
Yes. F7.
Okay.
That is the same window that he currently has up.
So, you see, the problem is, it's just not showing me all of the layers.
And it's not
Oh,
even
for
showing
us,
you a
it's not showing any
scroll
layer.
bar through the...
Okay. Weird.
Oh, hang on. Ah, there we go. I got it. Okay. It was only under select. That's weird. Alright.
That... Okay.
Moral of the story is, despite owning Photoshop for as long as I have, I still don't know what I'm doing. Which is not surprising, let's be real.
Yeah, it's Photoshop.
The answer is butts.
Now I'm gonna drag this down. Oh, there we go. We got it. We got there, folks. We
Great
got
DM.
Huzzah!
there. Alright. What else is needed?
Okay, you want to know
Toothbrush.
one that's you want to know that's technically true, but nobody ever wants to admit it.
What's that?
When you're younger, of course, you take a pack of condoms just in case.
Fair.
Hey, you can't tell Grandpa when he can't be frisky.
Dang.
I'm not telling Grandpa not to be frisky. I'm just telling him use protection.
You said when you were
least,
younger to use condoms.
No, when you're younger, you always pack condoms. Just like I could get laid at this convention, and it never happens.
I can't say I ever thought about that, but okay.
Let's just wrap that under bag of toiletries.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, speaking of toiletries, you know what else would be a great idea to pack?
What's that?
Bag of toiletries?
A toilet, because do you expect me to use a public train toilet like a ruffian?
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Actually, you don't even have to use the train toilet. You could just go off the side of the back end and just let it rip.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you can be arrested for that now.
Oh, you absolutely can. I'm just having fun with
It's
this
indecent
stuff.
exposure. As well as
I'm pretty sure
dropping things on the line.
I'm pretty sure there's some sort of defecation thing in regards to that too. Oh, food. Actually, that is a really good one.
I have road snacks.
Yeah, you always take snacks with you.
Well, even still, I hate sharing toilets.
I'm okay with it. It's just like
Actually, snacks are a fun one when it comes to trips because either you get a really good one, you end up eating them all on the first couple of days instead of spacing them out through the trip, or you get one that you don't end up touching at all and you end up having almost all of it back when you finally get home.
All right, y'all. Question time. Snacks. What is the snack to bring with you for travels?
I always go with
certainly non-perishables.
To me actually I think beef jerky was always the go-to for like road trips for me.
Yes.
I usually go with granola or protein bars. Really, really sweet.
I prefer fruit leathers.
Fruit leather is good. I personally like peach rings.
Yeah, I love beef jerky, but if you can't afford beef jerky, pack some Slim Jims.
Makes
And-
it horribly funny.
And otherwise, I have a sweet tooth, and this is a box of no bakes. It just sits on my passenger seat on long trips. It disappears.
I'm really horrible when it comes to sweet tooth and trip because I always, I want to go for things like Reese's and Whoppers, and chocolate on a trip is not a good idea.
Oh no, I wouldn't go for candies. This is like no bake cookies, but they're little balls, so they're small bites. So you don't inhale. You just
it's the
take a bite.
It's the melty stuff I'm talking about.
Right, but also being a
Oh.
diabetic, you gotta watch starch and sugar.
Yeah, never take melty stuff.
Yeah, but I was an idiot. I've learned, but I was an idiot.
If you want candies, Skittles.
Skittles? Why
Skittles
Skittles?
won't melt.
Yeah, they won't melt, but they also won't taste good.
You could always go down like
Skittles are fine.
Oh, they are
Actually, the
fine. They are not amazing.
Actually, the coating on Skittles, yeah, they don't melt, but they react to your skin and do leave like kind of a residue.
True.
That's if you're sweaty enough.
yes.
And if you're in a car, you're going to be sweaty. Actually, that depends on
Well,
your air conditioning, I guess.
It also depends on the air conditioning of where you're at. You could be in a plane with bad air conditioning or a train with none.
If you're in a plane with bad air conditioning, I feel really sorry for you.
Oh yeah, it actually happened. Apparently, there's a Delta Airlines that they were stuck on the ground. The air conditioning wasn't working or something wasn't going on, but instead of letting people disembark because they were stuck and they were like, I don't know, they weren't able to taxi, they weren't able to take off. but they were like right in the middle of the thing. They were there for like an hour and a half, and people started to pass out from the heat. It was bad.
Yeah,
I think I did hear
miserably
about that.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's miserable.
yeah, that's bad.
Deodorant.
Deodorant, yes, the biggest
Deodorant,
stick
yes.
you got. The biggest stick you can find that won't get taken away by.
If you have a bad leg or knee or something, make sure you bring your knee brace.
Right, but if you're bringing hat, you
Oh,
can
yeah,
take it
you
on
got-
a train. But yes, knee brace, any other medical device.
No,
you should need.
cold dust. There's one thing you absolutely need to take with you:
Okay,
your hat.
it's already in there.
But you got to take
On-
your
it's
hat.
on-
You got to bring another one, man.
Okay, fair. Bring my spare hat.
Yeah. Secret.
Really?
Okay, I've got one, and it stems from when I was a kid. For whatever freaking reason, I thought this was a good idea. A backgammon briefcase.
A backgammon
Backgammon
briefcase?
I used to have backgammon in a briefcase form I would take on trips.
I can see it. It makes sense. Well, yeah, as kids in the back seats, I've got like 5 mini board games somewhere that are either magnetic or they have little pegs that you stick into the board so that your pieces don't move. So that way you can pass the board around the minivan.
God, oh, that reminds me. Like back in the day when I was a kid, they actually had Travel Monopoly.
I don't
I
remember
remember-
that. I know I have travel. Sorry.
No, they
I had travel.
I promise you to the gods, they had a Travel Monopoly.
Yes,
I had
And
I
travel
believe you.
Scrabble.
It is every bit as miserable as you would imagine it.
Travel Scrabble.
Travel Scrabble.
I had travel Scrabble.
Yeah, travel Scrabble's mostly magnetic pieces.
It wasn't
Nice.
magnetic. You clipped in the pieces to a raised surface.
Ooh.
Nice.
that would be a smart way to do it.
That's an interesting version.
Honestly, I don't think we did. It's magnetic, but I don't think it worked all that well. I don't remember too much of it. I was really young.
Yeah, Monopoly has too many moving pieces to go on. The
They
things
did
that
it.
work
It was,
the most
it was
are like
basically
you-
that.
They did it. It wasn't great, but they did it.
Why does it look like those train, car, boat, and bus are toys?
Because they are.
I think they were just put on there to emphasize that it's a travel version, and that's travel. Which
Yeah, I
interests.
remember I got mine from a Coke promotion, so it was like in a zipper case. So it was like smaller than that, but it's basically that idea.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I will say I went with this particular version for this image because it has a train.
Oh, fair.
Ooh.
Also, interestingly
Oh, I
enough,
just remembered something else you definitely should bring, as
Okay.
well as any other brownie.
uh-huh.
Giant plush of your favorite brony, of your favorite pony.
No. You had it right. Your favorite brony. Come on, you can have a giant plush of me.
My favorite, my giant plush was Circuit.
Yes.
Circuit, do you have a plushie yourself? You should, if you don't.
I don't, and I know I should, and I haven't done it yet, and I don't know. Well, I know why, but I don't know why at the same time.
Yeah, getting a plush of yourself starts at $300, but getting it better gets higher.
And I definitely would want to go for quality. Let's face it. I actually found the old business card for Equestria plush. I might reach out and see if they still exist. Granted, the DeviantArt hasn't been updated since 2020, so I have.
It might not exist, but there's still the
Oh, there's plenty of
various
plushie
folks around, even on the convention circuit. Probably
Convention
would be able
circuit.
to point you in the direction
Yeah,
of
I
someone
get
that can do stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, since I got a nice paying job and it's actually not stressing me out all that badly, yeah, I think I could see about getting the circuit main plushie finally to existence. We shall finally have the circuit plushie. Oh wait, no, Koldus, there is
Yes.
one plushie you do need to take with you. This is the all important plushie.
Ooh, what's
This
that?
is the one. It's the Twiggy plushie.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's yours to bring.
No, I'm in bringing it, but Twiggy needs to travel everywhere. So you have to bring her with you, even though she's coming with me too. If I have to, she'll shove herself in the mailbox. This is Twiggy we're talking about. You try stopping her.
I don't have a Twiggy. I have an Anon that's probably going to be lost for the next while.
Oh,
I already have plans of how.
Oh, that's awesome.
There you go.
Oh,
I do actually have one of these, by the way. Full disclosure.
I don't doubt that. Nothing
it
doubts
is the
that.
perfect thing to bring, though. Because
When I saw they made a plush of an Amtrak P-42, I was like, yes, I would love one of those. It is very soft.
Oh wait, Cole.
Yes.
You're going on a long road trip. How are you gonna watch movies?
Oh, I won't be watching movies. I'll be on a train. I'll just stare
You
out the
can
window
sti-
blankly.
You
Like I
Okay,
do.
fine.
told us they've made amazing advancements in technology where you could do movies on a train.
It's called a portable DVD player.
Oh my
Actually,
gosh, you're right. I need a
Actually,
portable
the
just
word-
DVD
jam
player.
the movie into your brain.
Actually, the worst part is when I said that I was reminded of that PSP commercial with they got nuts you can listen to outside. It was like so borderline offensive. It was amazingly terrible. Oh god.
I remember
listening
when-
to I'm playing with cheese. Or were they listening to cheese and playing with nuts? I don't know. Something was wrong.
I
Please go ahead.
remember having a portable DVD player when I was a kid that we'd bring on camping trips for like in the car, and like it, as far as I remember, in its final years it still worked, but we had to tape it shut.
Yeah, portable DVD players don't survive
It didn't do
road
it.
trips well.
No, wait. You got to do better. Not the. You don't listen to movies. You listen to music, and you do that with an authentic 19. Yeah, no, CD Walkman. No, you get a tape Walkman. You get a magnetic tape Walkman from the 1980s.
Why not an updated one from the 1990s?
Because the
Why you got-
80s. Because everybody is nostalgic as shit. So 80s is perfect.
Okay. I remember I
Uh,
had a portable DVD player set that strapped itself via Velcro to the back of the car seats, and it kind of like daisy chained off the main one onto the second one. So like each kid got their own TV, but we were able to jank the displays in such a way to where one person could be watching a movie and the other one would just receive power and be able to play like a video game.
That is awesome.
that is actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. That's those stupid Game Boy video things that were like horribly compressed.
Oh, I remember those.
Yeah.
I can't remember if we ever actually had. I feel like I had like one, maybe. I can't remember what it had. It might have
My
been
sister, sorry,
it might have been like an episode of SpongeBob. Now that I think about it.
my sister had a video now that was black and white, and we watched Fairly Odd Parents on it.
I remember the video nows too. All those things were horrible. Even worse than the Game Boy Advance video players.
Damn.
It's kind of like the biggest joke nowadays with the technology we do have.
So true.
Yeah, I know. It's just a funny thing about it compared to now.
It wasn't cutting edge, it was cost effective for children.
It got the kids entertained so they weren't saying, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?"
Uh, oh, something else. You'll want a bed, a real bed.
How are you gonna pack a bed onto a train?
It's logic.
Fair?
Pack a bed.
Oh, hang on.
Wow.
I know how to do this. One sec.
That's not so bad. I like a good barbecue. I haven't had a chance to do one this year, but everything else going on.
Come on.
Keep the kids quiet.
Let me check the wiki. All right, here we go.
What kind of bed are you looking for, Cole?
Fold out ones.
Let's just say it's really solid.
Yeah.
Bunk bed. Bunk bed. That'd be the funniest thing to throw in there. Just a giant bunk bed.
Damn, I'm surprised that this is not on the wiki. I would have expected it to be.
He wants to keep it a secret, which is making all of us confused.
Alright, I'm just gonna paste this in here. I was going for the Minecraft bed. Because you can pack it in your bag. You can put it in your pocket.
True.
You can put it in your hand.
Which, for some reason, I can't find any renderers of it in hand. For some reason, that's just not a thing. I'm sure it's around, but it's not around enough for me to easily find. I'm basic bitch at Googling.
It would take a little bit of effort to boot up Minecraft and do that, yeah.
There we go.
Especially because I don't know which Java version I currently have loaded on the computer. It might be annoyed.
I mean, it's way more convenient to just have movies loaded up onto a device rather than carry around a bunch of discs.
Perfect.
Okay, you have to be really careful with those because I've come across some that were in absolutely abhorrent condition.
Minecraft beds?
No,
Yeah.
like DVDs and Blu-rays.
Oh,
my
yeah.
And it's even worse for Blu-rays because if there's a single mark on the read side, your disc is done.
Damn.
Actually, Blu-ray discs are sturdier, but they're also way more finicky when it comes to like imperfections.
Fair.
So, one more thing, or are we going to call it good?
You know what? I'm gonna call it good there. I think we're all prepared. Yeah. Have Boogie.
Yes, it is.
Have Boogie will travel.
Yeah, I was thinking
Traveler.
the last kind of thing would have to be it's dangerous to go alone, take this. But we gave the sword right off the bat.
This is true.
I like traveling.
Yes. There we go. Comic Sans.
I think I might do that if I haven't packed up my backup laptop, I might do something like that just for the heck of it, because I have no other use for it.
I'll keep on carrying around my 50 DVDs till my dying days.
Yeah. Honestly, Chaos Kai, I feel that on a somewhat spiritual level.
I've actually gotten to the habit of collecting DVDs more because I don't trust like as a preservationist. Yeah, as a preservationist, I don't trust companies will like have it available to stream in the quality you paid for,
It's actually
or
worse
just
than
Yeah.
if a company.
Yep.
Or the company
sorry.
goes defunct, and then you're completely SOL.
Yeah, and it's been happening more and more often, so it's not even a case of what if, it is happened.
Well, thank you for tuning in
Yeah.
to the pre-show. The show happens for the main show. I'm your Dust co-host, me. Circuit, what's happening on the main show?
Well, the good news is, we had a wonderful report last week of a patch that was added to the Crypt of the Necropony. So we're going to be taking a look at that, including all the new items, some more characters that were introduced, as well as hopefully find the Sphinx that's supposed to be running around in there too.
I'm so glad they added Patch to the game. She's one of my favorite characters in My Little Pony Tales.
That there was what was it? There was something big and important I'm supposed to be doing. Something that has been bugging me for a week. Right. We're also gonna talk about Tell Your Tale Hot Day if they get enough images in time.
Oh, that's right. I need to like catch up on all of ponies. Damn. Well, that's a mission for this week. Hoorah.
Right, yeah, the Tell Your Tale. I'll make sure that we don't drag our hooves on that one this time.
Well, on that note, time to end. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry I'll be gone for the next few weeks. Catch y'all later. Thanks for helping me pack. And don't forget, trains.
Trains!
Don't forget trains.
Trains and planes.
No,
and maybe
only
an
trains.
automobile. Actually, Deathlight has the automobile covered. So yeah, we got all three.
Geez, you're right. Who will get there first? The joke. That's a joke. I'm gonna take the longest, most likely. Well, actually, it's pretty comparable to driving, I guess, because train continues going through the night. But, yeah, no, it's gonna take forever. Anyways, bye!